short video. Yeah, I look a little different. The holster, an actual handgun. Yes, and I live in New York, which is actually something. And yes, this is legal. You know, I have a permit. This is a Ruger Mark III Target. I bought this slightly used. If you're not familiar with these hold 10-round clip. Semi-automatic. The design is, I think it's based on an old German pistol, like World War II era, and Ruger took that design and made it better, and they've been popular ever since. I haven't had a chance to go through it yet. I just figured, you know, I'd make a quick video, mainly because I got my permit. So I said, you know, not as easy as other states, but it's a pretty good gun. Well, how do I know? Because a friend of mine bought the same gun. Although his has a problem with it now. A problem which I can actually see in the feeding ramp in there on his. This looks like there's something wrong with it. Manufacturing issue, or it got damaged. But where he bought it, they're going to fix it, supposedly. Mine looks good. And we'll take it out tomorrow and or Sunday and do some shooting. I will take the camera with me this time. The only thing I don't like about this is it says somebody put sticky grips on it. They did put optical, fiber optic sights, which is nice. And but sticky grips got to go. This is the 4-inch one, which is my friend bought the longer one. With I think it's like 5.5-inch barrel. Mine is shorter, so I could actually, you know, it's almost carryable. It's a little heavy for a carry, but for a 22, but you're not going to miss. So, so it's not really, you know, it's not too bad. You know, I picked it up today along with a couple of boxes of the Winchester copper. What the brand were these ones here? These are, along with Winchester calls them, 22 long rifle or PowerPoint copper plated. Like $8 for a box. And so I didn't want, you know, I didn't want to pump a bunch of lead through this gun. But yeah, I kind of like it. I like the feel of it. It actually reminds me of a pellet gun. Me and my brother had. And what's funny is the pellet gun. I think it was a copy of this gun because it had you actually pulled back like this, the spring, and you put the pellet and you pulled it back and you bink. But this ain't no pellet gun, so maybe a 22, but it does hold 10 rounds of 22 long rifle, so it's not too bad, you know. And anyway, I had to wait about. If anybody wants to know, I mean, I live, you know, near the Adirondacks, so it's a little bit easier than other places in New York to get a pistol permit, you know, but a handgun permit. But I still had to wait like 5 months, which isn't bad, you know. And I just picked it up today. I was able to get the permit and go because you got to get a ticket to pick up your gun in New York. And I had already given them the make and the model and all that from the place I bought it. So I was able to pick up my permit and then take the ticket and go to pick up my gun. So you know, but this is a decent gun, you know. It's a decent. You know, I think I'm gonna have some fun shooting. I've kind of enjoyed shooting 22s since I was a kid. Now I have my own handgun to shoot. Yeah, not too bad. You know, a lot of people like, you know, carrying them around. I mean, primarily this is for me if I go walking somewhere, you know, I would target shooting or whatever else, you know. I mean, you know, I don't have any great desire to carry this thing around all the time. You know. Although sometimes, you know, I come out, you know, I go around my, you know, outside, you know, my house late at night. You never know. I'm older. Somebody might think, hey, we can club this guy over there. All right, you know, maybe, who knows? I mainly hear a lot of cats still at night. Sometimes, you know, if you're out there walking in the dark, you hear a cat, you don't notice a cat might spook. So I get spooked once in a while. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to, you know, quick video. I'm gonna probably do a video of shooting this, you know, the next couple of days. So look for it. Thanks for watching. Alright, this is just a quick second part to the video I already made. Ruger, Mark III. Targert Hunter, 4.5-inch barrel. The video I have has this, that I just got this. You know, I just got my permit because, like I said, I'm in a state where you have to have a permit to even, you know, hold this. Okay, I mean, you can't even hold this without a permit. You know, in New York State. So yes, I have you know, a handgun permit. For target hunting, you know, not for a carry permit. Not concealed carry. Yeah, good luck with that one. This gun shoots really well. I think somebody did a trigger job on it because the trigger on it is real crisp. I mean, real crisp. I mean, you know, I was like, wow. You know, I was like, you know, impressed. And a friend of mine has a stainless steel version with the long barrel, and when I felt his trigger with my finger, I didn't hold it. It feels like a longer pull. This is a nice short pull, and with these fiber optic sights, it's really is a nice shooting, you know, firearm. And like I said, I got this. These are MSRP. It's like $6 something. I know that they have the Mark IV out, and the main issue with this is why they made the Mark IVs. This people didn't like this. The way this comes apart and goes back together. More with the assembly is an issue. With this pin and the spring. Although I've figured it out by now. I mean, I've done it about 8 times, and I've got it down to how it does take some finesse, though, because you have to have that. When you put this back together, and you can put the barrel back with the bolt at the same time. As long as you have the hammer up, you can put it down, slide it on, just like that, and then you take the spring. But it's tricky with the spring because you got to get it up here in a certain position. Make sure this little arm that hits and interacts with that spring is in a certain position, and then yet once you get there, you have to like move it over so the little arm stays in the right position. Then you work it in, and if you got it just right and you bring it in, you have a little bit of tension as that spring hits the back. And usually, like I said, I've gotten it pretty close now, but it's a pain, so I can see why they came up with the Mark IV. But these are still popular, and so I said, you know, for $200 that I paid for this. It has fiber optic sights. I think it has a trigger job. You know, I ain't doing too badly, I don't think. The only thing I don't like is these sticky grips, and I found some really nice, low-cost grips to replace them. I don't care for sticky grips. I feel like I've got, you know, residue on my hands all the time from holding it. So yeah, they got to go. I've never had problems with, you know, butterfingers with firearms, so I didn't really care for these sticky grips. Other than that, though, yeah, you know, it's definitely a good shooter, no issues, doesn't jam. Had a, you know, an issue with the Winchester, you know, stuff. They sell the cheap copper wash Winchester stuff. One round at like 45 was bad. Just, you know, I guess it's rimfire. You know, that's not too horrible. But this, no feeding issues, no problems, you know. And that's. Thanks.